hunkering down in the next few days to escape the cold Arctic air. You'll want to make sure that your house is prepared.
Pauline is live in Green Bay with more. Good morning, Pauline.
Good morning, Pete and Rachel. Good morning, everyone. We are at a home on the east side of Green Bay where Greg Bino of Bino Plumbing says this is the perfect example of what could happen if you don't take care of your home in these frigid temperatures. So, Greg, let's start with this wall. What are we looking at?
This is water damage. The point of origination was in the attic, a water line near the attic that froze and burst. And the water just found its way down through all walls and ceilings through the second floor, first floor, and into the basement of this house.
And so now the damage actually gets worse. Let's take our viewers into the kitchen here, right over here. I think, well, there's a big chunk of sheetrock on the floor. So, Greg, where did this come from?
This is from water getting into the ceiling above here, and eventually it gets saturated to a point where it releases and falls down, and it got to that point.
Okay, and so this is actually the aftermath. It looked a lot different than when you came last week. We have some pictures to show our viewers. What did it look like? Describe it to us.
When I came, there was water coming through the ceilings, water puddled up throughout the entire floor on the first floor here, part of the second floor and into the basement. We got into the attic and discovered the pipe that was leaking, and there were icicles hanging from the rafters up there. And we got the water shut down, obviously, and got some heat going in the house, so there will be some restoration that's going to happen now.
So now, what could cause pipes to freeze?
It's weather related. Water gets cold enough in the pipes, it'll freeze, and as it freezes, it expands. It expands the pipe to a point of bursting. And then when that ice plug lets go, it starts spraying water. And
so now we've seen kind of just a bits and pieces of the damage here. What will it take to actually restore this house? What do you have to do?
It'll be tearing out, any visible signs like we have here, but also there's probably moisture, mold behind the walls. Under the floor, we've got floor buckling on these hardwood floors.
Look at that. The floor is actually coming up, guys. So lots of, probably thousands and thousands of dollars of work that needs to be done.
I would guess so, yes.
All right, sounds good. So we're going to have tips to make sure this doesn't happen to you and your house. That's coming up, Rachel and Pete.